Yep, my name is Don Moore. I'm the National Sales Director for ProdecoTech, and we're here at Interbike 2017. Have a lot of stuff to show. One of the real cool, innovative products that we're showing off is what we call our eBMX. Now, one of the founders of our company, Jim Aversa, he actually has been envisioning this product for a number of years. We're going to be probably branding that the Phantom MX here, and what you're going to see is you're going to have a 300-watt motor. You're also going to have a battery that's actually integrated in here into the down tube, so you won't readily see and look at it and recognize that it's actually a BMX bike. Now, that won't have pedal assist, but it will have a twist throttle, and then you've got, again, a lot of the top-end brands, Truvative crank, SRAM brakes, Kenda tires. So you just have, again, top-level components on this bike in addition to the other bikes that we do carry in our product line. All right, so one of the things that's going to be new with ProdecoTech for the upcoming year is that we're going to be selling kits. We've been approached by a lot of our customers, a lot of our dealers about, you know what, hey, we really love the quality that you guys have. You know, is there a way that you guys can start selling kits? Because we have customers that come in with bikes and they really want to have an electric bike, but they really want to have a kit. And so with the strategic relationships that we have with companies such as Samsung, we're able to offer an integrated kit, you know, consisting of a motor, a rack, battery with the integrated motor controller, and a throttle. And then you have an example of this Sun Cruiser that has been converted to be an e-bike. So if you had owned this Sun Drifter as just a regular bike and said, hey, I would really like to convert that to an e-bike, you can see how it would fit on there with the rack on the back, the 400-watt motor that's included as a part of that. Then coming up to the top where you have your throttle control and then your on and off features there. So we brought back to Interbike a couple of our most popular models. These were introduced last year, the Stride 400 and the Phantom 400, and this is basically the 400M and the Stride 400. And the popularity with these bikes is that it has traditional ProdecoTech quality. You can see it has the integrated Samsung rack battery, so you can actually put weight and other accessories, standard accessories on the frame. So a lot of the e-bikes that are on the market today have a battery on the back, and you really can't do that much with it. But with our rack system, you just automatically have that. You can start putting stuff on that. The Stride, you've got the step-through frame, so with people that have, you know, that are a little bit shorter or really want more of a step-through type of frame, this has been something that's very popular. It's very simple, very clean. You've got an adjustable quill stem there. You've also got the twist throttle, as with our bikes, but just extremely reliable, 700C tires for both models, and these are some of our most popular sellers. So when we launched this last year, we thought this would appeal to the value-based market. We heard our dealers loud and clear who said, you know, hey, we're really looking at really more of the value-priced range, and then with the 700C tires and the monoshock, it's actually a very comfortable ride, almost like a hybrid type of feel to the ride. And then as you venture over, we still have our Phantom X2s. This is still, again, one of our most popular bikes, full-size folder. Sell these to a lot of people that, you know, have compressed space in their apartments or in their vehicles or don't want to have an actual rack. And it's actually still pretty capable. You see the front fork suspension and the mountain bike tires. Again, the traditional 400-watt and 500-watt configurations. So you have plenty of power there, SRAM gear sets, got an X7 derailleur on that, so you can actually move when you're engaging with the power. So you've got a lot of bang for the buck there, plus you've got the aspect of it being portable and a full-size configuration. And then you get to the, again, we brought these back. These are going to go into production later this year. In the late October, early November time frame is our Outlaw, very popular Outlaw. Now that has been redesigned to include to have the battery be integrated into the down tube. And so what that does is it brings the basically the center of gravity back into the middle of the bike, and so it really behaves, very in keeping with a, kind of a high-performance mountain bike. These are intended for off-trail use, but these are, some of our most popular models that go up to 28 miles an hour. Really high-end, top-of-the-line brakes, cranks, motors. 1,000 watt goes from 750 to 1,000 watts on the motors, which again is great for climbing. Also have the RockShox Boxer forks on that. So again, just a really capable front fork on that. And then some new different colors as well. So I kind of like the new color schemes myself. All right, this is our Mariner 500. This is one of our, again, a very long standing part of our product portfolio, a 500 watt motor. Just a steady part of our product lineup. And again, we sell a bunch of these throughout the course of the year. Very comfortable bike because it's adjustable and foldable. I'm personally about 6'4", and I've ridden a Mariner and I have no problems or issues with it whatsoever. But just a real steady performer for us. All right, so what you're going to see that's going to be coming out new for Interbike towards the end of the year is going to be our full suspension line in both the Phantom X product line, the Outlaw product line, and our Rebel product line. So we'll actually have full suspension on all three of those product families. Again, those are going to have, some of those are going to be throttle only, but you'll also have some that'll have the integrated pedal assist and throttle options on those. We see what the market has been doing around mountain bikes, and so ProdecoTech is actually going to be there in a big way. Okay, this is a part of one of the new things that we rolled out this year, which is called an OE program. This is a bike that we're building for a company called South Beach Cycle, and as you can see, it has our Stride folding frame, but this actually uses our integrated pedal assist. So it's one of our mid-drives that we're actually doing for this customer, and so this is a real proof point for us, and that being that we're a supplier that makes our bikes in the USA and builds our bikes in the USA with the global components, that we want to appeal to dealers and other manufacturers in the US with the strong component base that we have relationships with and the companies we have relationships with to really build up e-bikes being manufactured in the US. And as you can see, we've got, again, top of the line quality components, the Kenda tires, the Samsung battery, again, just quality built in throughout. Plus you have a US-based supply chain in terms of actually working with ProdecoTech. And so he found that it was actually going to be a little bit better for his business to work with us rather than going to China to actually have to put the money down, actually get a container and have it ship it over that way. That through our OE program, we've actually enabled a little bit smarter way for companies that want to buy bikes or get into the e-bike business to work with ProdecoTech and have a bike that's customized for them in their markets. Trike. Now what we have going on for Interbike 2017, we have two models of trikes that we have. We have a Rebel X trike and we actually have a Stride Matic trike. And so what you have here is both of these configurations are going to have a front wheel drive motor, and that's going to be a 600 watt motor, so it's got plenty of power to actually pull you if you're just going up grades or you're just pulling yourself around, or if you've got a load in the back in your basket. What we're finding is that we have customers that enjoy biking, but they've had an injury, or they're not feeling as comfortable as they were on their two-wheel, but they still enjoy being out on their bikes, still enjoy just cycling, and so this allows them to do that. And then with the pedal, or not the pedal assist, and then with the throttle engagement and control that you have here, again, just very easy, very smooth, very fluid, very intuitive movements to actually get the trikes moving. We see this as being a really big market in the coming years with the aging boomer population that we have in the U.S. And the other thing that is also really nice is that because it has cargo capabilities, in addition to what we see on the rest of our bikes, we find a lot of customers are actually using their e-bikes to actually replace car miles with e-bike miles. And so having something like this to tow the kids around or go to the grocery store is, besides the fun aspect, it's just really something that makes sense to a lot of people. So we're excited about really introducing these ProdecoTech made trikes into the market, where we really can bring our quality and the USA, made in the USA with global components, spirit of innovation to the market. Well, it's pretty easy. You can actually go to our website, www.prodecotech.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. And that's a great way to connect with us. You go to our website, you can find dealers. We have dealers all across the country. They'd be happy to help you. And just love to introduce you to what's going on with our e-bike business and our bikes that are proudly built in the USA out of global components. Yeah, thanks.